Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 31 of this Let's Play Victoria 2. This is the Army with a State, and we are Germany. In the last couple of episodes, I'm going to have to keep on saying that now because I can never remember what happened in the last episode. We beat up Austria, France, Russia. We finally managed to sphere Poland, which is awesome because they're actually pretty good. And basically the goal I've set myself now is to take over Austria. By the end of this game I want to control Austria. I think to that end, right, we're in a war. We're fighting against France, Austria and the Netherlands. That's happening, right? Yes, I think so. Show wars, yeah. German conquest of Austro-Hungary and East Galicia. Cool. And we are about 3 times stronger than they are, which is kind of funny. Did we bother mobilizing? We did. Okay, so we will have troops coming in. Our troops are raising morale. Will we need ships for this one? Probably not. So I think I'm just going to leave the ships docked. Although we could start blockading. That's true. Nah, it's fine. So we're just going to wait for our manpower pools to rise. Or, not manpower pools. Organisation to rise to the maximum. And then we can start actually going on some offensives. So let's go on to speed 3. In fact, screw it, may as well start offensives now. Especially here in Austria. Oops. Attack, 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 attack. Meanwhile, we have troops heading over to Berlin, which will probably come over here to the French border and do stuff over there. How's this battle looking? It is looking pretty decent. Oh yeah, we are doing tons of damage. Wow. They lost 13,000, we lost 10,000. They didn't do too badly, but I'm pretty sure that they are fortified. So that was the first major Austrians defeated. Ooh, the French are coming down here. And then the Dutch are going after Cleves. Interesting. What are you? You are just artillery. So I think we'll wait until we have a decent number of infantry with the artillery, then we'll go after the Dutch with those guys. Battle of Bratislava. You weren't even fighting anything. So how can you win a battle when you're not actually fighting anything? That seems a little bit dubious to me. I mean, occupations, yes, I can understand that. But that weren't no occupation. Alright, group. Come over here, attack them. Attack them. Marvellous. Ooh. That's actually a relatively even-numbered fight. Let's go back and reinforce over there. You guys are coming up this way. That should be okay. We'll just chase you down. Yeah, that should be fine. We've taken Vienna. That's the important one. And we are now thrashing them here. Marvellous. French still haven't shown up. We should be winning this one. Although this is regular infantry, not guards. So we'll probably take more casualties there than we would usually take. Okay, we won the one in Munich. That is good. Let's move you guys up. And basically just keep on conquering. We should win those fights easily enough. We have a bunch more troops on their way in. The Dutch might actually win that fight unless I send in reinforcements soon. Let's grab you lot and head this way. So when we're not using our guard units, it does make a difference. Like the Dutch are definitely holding their own here. So they have engineers, they have artillery, and they have infantry. Ah. Territory, and they're dug in, and they have a much better general. What general are we using? Oh, defensive one, of course. Oh well. We're about to lose this fight as well. That's not good. Let's back you off. Oh. I thought we were paused. Happens a fair amount. Back off. Back off. Okay, good. And you guys, screw it. We'll just group you lot. Stay there. Group. And then head over here to reinforce. Actually, no. We'll use you guys to take out the Austrian troops. What are the French doing? The French have still not really reacted. I mean, we could be advancing into France at this stage. You retreated. Excellent. So we won that fight. You're going to need to back off and reinforce, because you did lose a lot of troops there. So we'll use you to back off, and we'll go into Munster with you. We have another stack, I think, about ready to move. Let's group you a lot together, and we'll try and knock the Dutch out of this war first, I think. Let's go and send you over here. How are we doing against Austria? Austria is the main battlefield right now. Thankfully, we are winning most of the fights over here. Oh, hello. Quick-firing guns. These new and smaller guns were mainly used to fight off small and fast ships attacking with torpedoes. Their rate of fire, though soon showed that it would be profitable to introduce similar mechanisms for larger calibers. +1 Navy's attack. Good stuff. And, right, you've taken this. Head over to Bratislava. You may as well go there, and you may as well go there. Ooh, hello. You're already done. Good. As are you. Though attacking into the mountains won't be fun. Okay, so the French have finally showed up with a large force. I think we're just going to have to basically jump in with our surrounding troops, which is kind of annoying because it means that we're not going to be holding the easy ground. We don't have much of a dig-in bonus. In fact, we have no dig-in bonus. And of course you're an attacking general. They've chosen their fight well. This is why it's annoying to have different stats for attack and defense. Just give me one stat, which is combat. Then we don't need to worry about this stupidness. Okay, so we are taking you down. We're beating them quite easily there. We have a bunch more troops on the way in, which I would very much like to get onto the French front. We now hugely outnumber the French. Still not a great battle, though. At least we outnumber them. Okay, Bratislava has won their bit. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Something like this. And the French are trying to make their way around us. Yeah, and you flowed through my lines as I knew you would. Awesome. And this is why you don't want to break the line to reinforce. I should have just left them there. Let's go and get some reinforcements in, shall we? Large number of reinforcements there. 70 actually left. Ah, we won the Battle of Metz. That's good. So we're going to leave you behind. You go. You two attack into here. And we've got phenomenalism. So that was a cultural thing. So this is more reinforcements and regiment experience, which I think sounds reasonable. Though we could get more education efficiency. Prestige, don't really care. Now we'll get the experimental psychology. That sounds good to me. We are also out of money, and we have already taken out 400,000 in taxes. Or loans, rather. So we're going to beef up our tariffs. I think the rest will leave. I don't mind going into a bit of debt here. I can always rejig my finances if I need to. So this is a battle that we should win, although the French are coming in with more and more troops. You have a +3 defense here. That's very irritating. Why have you only got 9 men? Oh, I see. You were caught out by the French. Damn it. They did a good job of intercepting me there. Group you together. Send you in here. Back you off. And then actually we'll just do this. Group. Attack into here. You're being You're being overwhelmed. Go and reinforce. We want to try and maintain this front line. I don't know if... No, Switzerland is not in France's fist. They cannot come through Switzerland, so we can use these guys, reposition them. 100,000, 172. So there are some big fights coming on the French border right now. We're going to throw you guys into here as well. Hopefully we do a little bit better than we have been thus far. You can throw yourselves in there. We have 135,000 of you guys ready. Oh, we apparently got one of the guard units rolled in here as well. Oh wow, +26 war score for the Battle of Colmar. which was that one. Yeah, that's entirely understandable. So we are going to back off with whoever is not a defender. You can stay here. You two can back off up to here, and we're going to basically hit these guys as hard as we can. Your attack, your attack, your attack, your defense. Group. We're just going to slam into these guys, take them out from behind. 300,000 against 100,000. Good. In fact, that's... No, it is actually... Yeah, it is. Poland. Oh, hello. Who are you? You can go and help the Poles with their rebel problems. Except you can't because we don't have access through Poland. Why don't we have access through our own minion? Oh, they will not... You're in my sphere. How can you not accept? Didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, you guys move up. You are a combination. Good. We'll send you up to attack there. Oh no, that's actually mine already. You attack here. You go here. Battle of Dusseldorf. We lost. We need to take that as soon as we can. You're backing off to there. We're just going to go sweeping into here. We are going to surround you with a number of smaller units. And make sure that we get the kill. Actually, we will leave one unit behind. We'll leave you behind. Here. And hopefully we get the surround in before they can escape. In fact, screw it, we'll just split you in half. Split you in half. And now we have the surround, because I don't think they can go into Belgium. And this should be a stack wipe here. And we are definitely getting the better results here. We have the same quality commander. We just have a buttload more troops than they do. Which suits me just fine. Meanwhile, Austria, because I've been distracted by other fights, is taking their territories back, which is unacceptable. Let's make sure we take this stuff down. And you can go into here. You guys are still taking those, that's fine. This should be a stack wipe as soon as it is finished. Battle of Cologne is over. And Bozen, that one down there still isn't finished though. Let's move you up to Munster. There we go, 18 points in Trier. And now we have a whole bunch of troops here, just basically ready to react. So, let's leave two of you behind. Let's shift you guys over here. And then you over to Freiburg. And in that way we can have a really nice front line over here where we kind of need it. Let's get you, split you in half. We'll send half of you to here. And half of you to here. The French want peace. The French aren't going to get peace, not that easily. And the German communists have risen again. That shouldn't be much of a problem. You are an attack bonus. Just crush them. Like, we have huge armies. You have once again hit us while we are mobilized. This is not a good idea. Let's grab you. We'll come round this way, I think. And then... yeah, that'll do. We've retaken Vienna. Posen, Kosmet. Good. Just keep on pushing forwards. You get that. You get that. You can come over here and take this. You can go there. You can go there. In fact, you can come around this way and take out some of these guys. How have you managed to outnumber me? Shouldn't be a problem. We'll just send you in to reinforce. You're still sieging, you're still sieging, you're still sieging. You're done. Let's send you around this way. Go for Arnhem. Okay, so what do we want to do to the French? And will we be able to do anything to the French? 6.99 jingoism. For goodness sake, I hate this rule. Honestly, can't be bothered. No, they would accept it. May as well just take it. Get the war over and done with earlier. Finish up the truces. And then continue. So we've taken the little connecting piece here so we can actually get our troops away, which is nice. I'm not going to demobilize just yet. We'll use our mobilized troops to kill off the rebels. And then everything will be awesome. You guys may as well just stay there. Letter campaign. So I ask you, sisters, write to your congressman, your local MP, your grandmother. More support for the liberals in the upper house, or Germany becomes more liberal. I like the idea of Germany becoming more liberal. Cool. So we are still taking out loans. Unfortunately, you are just artillery. Let's just have you guys kill them. Can we, like, not demobilize, but stop mobilizing? Demonstration turned sour. Screams can be heard from the workplace in one of our states, where socialist agitators have turned an ongoing labour conflict from bad to worse. All poor strata in Osthanover become socialist, or all rich become more reactionary. We'll make them more reactionary. Furthermore, we could start claiming some land from, say, Russia. Except you're allied with Britain now. Didn't we send, like, our really big stacks down here? We did. You're still moving. Right, and we need to back you guys out. Okay, you are moving. We're winning our battles. Moldova goes bankrupt. How dare they? Armor-piercing projectiles. The projectiles were specially developed to penetrate the thick armor plates of the capital ships. This invention opened up an evolution of new projectiles as a countermeasure to the ever-increasing thickness of the plates. Alright, let's just... Whoop, damn it. Group. Move down there. And then we can demob once these are dead. Demob, whatever. Let's bring you guys back. Make sure everyone is out of foreign territory. You're not. You guys basically are. That'll do. Krakow is split off from Poland. Right. Are we done with the rebels? I think that we are. Let's demobilize. Blink. And then rebuild our armies, though I don't think we're going to have that much rebuilding to do. The other thing we need to do is reduce the spending on the military and then start paying off our debts, which are currently costing us 640 ducats. Oh, sorry, 640 pounds a day in that. But that should be fine. Like, we didn't have to raise taxes or anything this time. Our economy barely faltered during that conflict. Experimental psychology. King, we've finished the research of experimental psychology. Marvellous. What's next? When can we get these? 1898. These are 1900, right? Yes. 1900. So we can get a couple more of the commerce ones. Factory input efficiency. Admin efficiency. Some more of the culture, education. Another max national focus would be quite nice. You know what, let's get the factory input efficiency. I think that's probably a good idea. Make it cheaper to run the factories themselves. 14-hour workday or trinket pensions. Let's go for the trinket pensions. 3 million people want this. Let's do it. That's also going to be costing me money. How much are we spending on social spending? It's only 600. It's really not that expensive. Because our capitalists are so good at building factories and stuff, the unemployment's being kept right down, I believe. Actually, you say that. It's not really. Wow. Why? Oh, those are probably unemployed in the places we just conquered. No, they're not. We're just oversaturated. Like, the whole of Hanover is currently building up. It's just got lots of unemployment there. We still 43,000 here in Posen. 5,000 Slovakia. So we probably could go through on the... Oh, where was it? Population. Deselect all except for clerks and craftsmen. And then we just go through our big provinces again. 7%, so you could do with more clerks. So let's get rid of these. Because we have no shortage of craftsmen. Craftsmen will move around. So if there's unemployment in one state and loads of employment in another, they will move. And I'm quite happy to let them move. So Bohemia needs more clerks. Saxony definitely does not. In fact, Saxony could even do with more labourers. You know what would do that? Just encourage craftsmen here. Because I think encourage craftsmen is making pops into craftsmen, but also I think encouraging internal migration. Slovakia really needs clerks. Like super, super badly. Nordheim's fine. Schlesiegen's fine. In fact, Schlesien has too many. Rhineland, too many. Too many. Too many. Not enough. Moravia. You need lots of clerks. Too many. Okay. Galicia, you have no clerks. Actually, the question here is how many craftsmen do you have? You don't even have... You don't have that many craftsmen either. We'll leave it. Yeah, look at these numbers comparison. Hanover, way more. You could do with a couple more clerks. We'll do that. That looks good to me. Marvellous. Population now of 25 million. I think the UK has 55, but we're the only two with really big populations. Everyone else is pretty small. And most of the UK population is probably from India. Lose 208 prestige. That is a huge prestige hit. Recently, the international community has become increasingly aware of the so-called plight of the poor oppressed people of Posen. It is claimed to have long oppressed them and that they long to be free from our benevolent rule. We will, of course, brook no interference of our rule in Posen. Of course not. Make it a flashpoint if you must. I'll fight you all. Again. Repay the loan. So that is 132,000 of the 960,000. Wow, we were almost at 1 million debt. Nice. But that's fine. We can afford it now. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is start shifting our artillery and stuff back here. Which is all of you two. And you. You not. You not. I mean, a couple of these units will be slightly smaller than they ought to be, and quite honestly, I don't really care. I'm okay with them just being a little bit out of sorts. They don't need to be exactly the same. So long as we have everything fortified that needs to be fortified, I'm happy. So you could move down here. And actually, the front line with France... Have you got one random guard? We will separate him out. Move the artillery back. So I think the front line with France needs to be reinforced more. So we're going to start shifting 2 of each unit in each of these. So that we get the dig-in bonus all along it. And also, can we build more forts? No. Need higher level doctrine. Upper house rearranged. Conservatives lost a whole bunch. Liberals gained a whole bunch. And we have the factory input tech. Marvellous. How much attrition are we suffering here? It says we're suffering attrition, but really we are suffering less than 1%. I think we can struggle through that. And then you guys are still here on the Austrian border for when we decide to go after them next. Marvellous. I think I will split you in half. Group split. Okay, I am happy with this. And we are way over our naval ability. I think we need to get rid of the commerce raiders at this point. That will save us some. Preacher man, and let the German know that we do not sit idly by while they cull the sheep of our flock. A local preacher in Posen. Posen again. All clergymen gain conscientiousness, or all clergymen impose on population change by -2%. No, control them. That'll be fine. So let's grab the transports and move you somewhere else. And then group. And then let's create a new unit, which is just the commerce raiders, and we can get rid of them. Wow, we had a lot of them. Blimey. But now that we have cruisers and battleships, we don't need commerce raiders. They're ancient. So let's select you lot and just delete. This should now rejig. There it goes. Robert Torrens. Robert Torrens was a British Army officer and owner of the influential Globe newspaper. Torrens was an independent discoverer of the Ricardo's principle of comparative advantage in international trade, albeit a promoter of reciprocal tariffs rather than a unilateral free trade. Torrens was also a co-discoverer of the Ricardian theory of differential rent, although, in later editions, recanted the Malthusian population doctrine in which it was partly based. Torrens remained a consistent critic of the labour theory of value. Cool. Right, I do need to do this. Let's get another factory input tech. So these are all prestige, and you'll see that prestige is just +1. It's because loads of other people have already discovered this stuff, so you get no real bonus for it. Although the ones that have not been discovered yet... Oh no, it's still only +1. Huh. Alright, collectivist theory. Off you go. Still 4 years away from the 1898 technology levels, which I would quite like to have. Right, what is costing me so much? Our 8 battleships are costing us 400 supply capacity from the naval ports. We really need to keep those upgrading. In fact, are they still upgrading? What level are you? Yes, you could be upgraded further. You can't. You can't. You can. You can't. You can. You can't. Right, and then the other thing I probably want to do is expand the naval bases here. Which apparently we are doing already, in most instances. Just to make it really more difficult to naval assault us. I mean, it's especially the dockyards that need to be the upgrades. Need the upgrades. So that they are fortified nicely. But we may as well just spend a little bit more and get everything done. Radio telegraphy. The introduction of radio telegraphy revolutionized the mobility at sea as ships no longer needed to wait for orders to come by other ships or flag signaling. Merchants harassed. On this subject, I would like to bring up the issue of a merchant operating out of one of my constituencies. You gain a cut down to size CB on Switzerland. We could force them to pay war reparations. I don't think we particularly need to, but cool. Let's repay another chunk of money. And with that, I think we're going to say thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.